Alright, so we have until April 9th before the Jeff the Killer badge is no longer obtainable. Of course, the only way to obtain this badge is by beating super hard mode, so we kinda need to hurry up. We only have 1 day left. I cannot promise that after this video you will beat the game easily. The game will still be hard, but I can promise that if you don't know much or need a little bit of help in this game mode, then you will be learning a little bit of the threats and mechanics in this new game mode to help you survive most of the things that this game can throw at you. When you play this game mode, you already know when they say this mode is super hard, they are not kidding. You will die a lot, and most of the time, it might not even be your fault. Most of the time, you will be fighting against the insane RNG with this difficulty. But anyways, let's go and start in order with this guide. Once you start off and the elevator opens up, don't go for the obvious key you tend to go for, you will die. Really, you will. You want to find a different key, hidden in a different place in order to proceed. And as soon as you open the first door, let the RNG start. There's a lot of things such as items, obstacles, and how the monsters work. You'll find bananas everywhere throughout your run. Yes, they're everywhere. So don't run into them, otherwise they'll make you fall and you'll take a little bit of damage. Tripping on these at a very bad time could get you killed, especially if rush is coming. And don't get me started with eyes. Eyes is almost in every single room you go, so you may want to be looking down every time you open a new door, just in case he's waiting on the other side. So another thing we have to go through is your hide time in the closets or beds. It is reduced a lot. Hiding early will most likely end up with you getting pushed off your spot and dying by rush. So I heavily recommend to wait for rush to sound really close before hiding in a closet. Rush can look pretty different, and I guess that depends on the sounds he'll be playing. But there is a sound that is super duper quiet, and it's a little bit hard to listen to. So of course every time the lights flicker, stop for a second and listen just in case he's coming. Dupe has a new change now, and he's a bomb. I'm not even kidding, he's a freaking bomb. And yes, he will instantly kill you if you get it wrong, so keep an eye on the door every time you enter into a new room. That one mistake could be the end of your whole run. At least there's a way to cheese it if you walk close enough to the door. If you're close enough to the side of a door and it doesn't open, then you know that it's not the right door to go. The safe door will always open from a distance, so hey, you can do that. But that trick doesn't work with locked doors, so if you forgot the number of the door, I'm not gonna lie, you're in a really bad spot. Next thing you need to worry about is Jeff the Killer. Yeah, this guy. Jeff is literally the guy who would end everyone's career. You do not want this guy to spawn right in front of you. Every time you open a door, there's a chance he's literally waiting behind that door. He can deal damage to you if he touches you, and the amount of damage he does is a lot. Heck, he can even hurt you when you're hiding inside a closet, hiding from rush. And yes, he moves quickly so he can keep up with you. It's really hard to get rid of him since he's pretty fast. A good thing though is that if you have a holy grenade, you can throw it to get rid of Jeff. Ah yes, holy grenades. The double-edged sword that will either help you or completely ruin your run based on where you throw it. This grenade can pretty much kill every entity you encounter. You can kill Jeff, Figure, Eyes. Same for rush and ambush, but I don't know if it's worth taking that risk. But you get the point. If you find these bombs, try saving them for Jeff and Figure, since they're the most lethal monsters out there. Just make sure to stay away from the explosion of that bomb. It reaches very far, and could even kill your own teammates. Why did I say that? You can find this grenade by looting, or buying it from Jeff's shop, but mostly looting. Oh, right, be careful with greed as well. If you think greed is right on the edge of attacking, just chill for a second. Wait maybe some 10-20 seconds before picking something up again, and he should be calmed down. Next up, Seek. After he shows his brand new car, the chase will be normal until you reach the part where you need to pick the right door. Normally you follow the blue light of guidance, but this time it is not there. You have to act quick and choose the right door. Look both sides or just stop for a second if you have to and look around so you can go for the correct door. You have a little bit of spare time to make it, so make sure to look and know where you're going before moving. When you reach door 50, you'll be facing Figure with noob colors. This time you'll be collecting an exaggerated amount of books. The code now requires 10 numbers instead of 5, so make sure you pick up all of the books. Once you grab the paper, by the way, you need to hold it this time, you can figure out the puzzle and the order. And if you don't know Roman numbers, it's okay. The paper itself will also show you the order that these figures go. And if you want to make this 10 times easier, just throw a holy grenade at Figure and... Oh my god! And there you go, no need to worry about him anymore. When you reach Jeff's shop, if there's a bone key, make sure to buy it. This will be really useful for later, and please don't attempt to go to the room's game mode during this difficulty. It'll literally send you to a different game, so don't do it. Unless you're curious, then I don't know, go ahead. But when you reach the medical room, use the bone key on the door and BAM! An infinite supplies of potions. These potions will give you extra health, so make sure you're stacked on these, and of course the plant that will regenerate you. The rest of it will just keep repeating itself. Just be really cautious during the last 10 rooms. Most of the time Jeff can spawn on one of those rooms, combined with Rush. So yes, you can die in the closet while hiding from Rush and Jeff right in front of the closet. So it's for the best if you have at least 1 to 2 holy grenades. Cause as I said before, Jeff can spawn more than one time. The whole thing is just a nightmare, okay? Just be really patient during the endgame for Rush attacks. And heck, even a second Rush attack can happen after the first one passes by. Anyways, the ending is nothing new, we do the same things. This time Figure T-poses and shows the world the beauty of his figure. Just throw this bad boy at him again and he's gone. But once you place all the switches into the breaker box thingy, the square sequence numbers will go really fast, of course leveling up the difficulty. Luckily there's no monsters that will kill you during this, so you can take your time. After you do the 3 phases of the puzzle, run at the elevator and claim that badge. Or if you're watching after the event, then claim that W. And that is pretty much it. You should be done with this nightmare. Of course, if you die, don't let it get to you. Sometimes this takes a couple of tries, even for me knowing all of this. You could die like this, or like this. So it's a little bit of a trial and error until you make it. Hopefully this helps any of you guys out, and well, good luck with everyone's runs. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you all in the next one. See ya!